Okay, welcome back. These are the two problems that were on your practice, so let's go ahead and do them together. Write an equation in slope-intercept form of the line that passes through this point, right, and is parallel to this line. Parallel means same slope as this. So the point that I'm going through is 4, -2, and the slope is parallel to this line, which means it's 3. So we're going to plug into my formula here. X1, Y1. This is y minus -2 equals 3 times x minus 4. And again, I've got this minus -2 thing, so I've got y plus 2 equals 3 times x minus 4. And this is in point slope form, but I do need to have it in slope intercept form. So we're going to distribute the 3. Y plus 2 equals 3x minus 12. And then we're going to subtract 2 to make y equals 3x minus 14. Final answer. Let's do the next one. So again, slope-intercept form, going through the same point, but this time it's perpendicular to this line. So the point is the same, 4 and -2. The slope is going to be different, however, because it's perpendicular to 3, which means we flip it and change the sign, -1/3. So plugging into my point slope formula, because that's what I know point and I know slope. This is y minus -2 equals -1/3 times x minus 4. And again, I'm going to change this y plus 2. So there it is in point slope. I'm not done. Let's distribute the -1/3 to put this in slope intercept. So this is -1/3 x. -1/3 times -4 makes +4/3, right? And then we need to subtract 3 from both sides. Let's see. Can I do this one as easily in my head? 4/3 minus 3. We're going to call that 4/3 minus 9/3, which makes -5/3, right? Founding common denominators, that's that. So this is y equals -1/3 x minus 5/3. Woo. Again, this was our first thing here that was really not review. So really make sure you've got it down. And if you're still having problems with it, right, make sure you you seek out help. Right. Again, you can leave comments here, or you can find me in class and talk to me. Just make sure that you've got this down. Okay. There's some more practice on this on your homework tonight, or your assignment for this. Let's go do our last example though. This is write an equation of a line that passes through these 2 points. So notice the only information we're given is 2 points. However, for any of our forms, we need the slope. We need slope. Good thing we can find it, right? We can find the slope because we have 2 points. We can take our 2 points and use our slope formula. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm not being given the slope, but I certainly can find the slope given the information I have. So this is 10 minus -2 over 2 minus 5, which is 12 over -3, which is -4. So my slope is -4. I can find, so I have choices here. I can use one of my points, right, because I know 2 points. This could be my, I could use my point slope form, excuse me, fluttering with myself. I can't do a thing. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And I could plug in this point along with my slope and make this y minus 10 equals -4 times x minus 2. Again, let's put it in slope-intercept form. And then we add 10. y equals negative 4x plus 18. If I wanted to, I could use this point to do the same thing. I could do y minus negative 2 equals negative 4 times x plus 5. When I simplify it down, I'm going to get the exact same answer over here. So you've got some options. You could also, just to overdo it here, give you way too much information, you could use slope-intercept form, and you could plug in one of these points here. 10 equals your slope, negative 4 times 2 plus b. And you could find it this way, just to find your y-intercept. Notice that doing it like this also gives me this 18 as a y-intercept. So you've got a lot of options. You can use point slope like we did in the previous one, or you could use slope-intercept to find the y-intercept and plug it in. Either way works just fine. And it doesn't matter which point you use, right? You could use this point like we did here. You can use this point like we did here. Or you can use either of those points in slope-intercept form to find it as well. So lots of options that you can do. But the key thing here is you need to find the slope, right? You're not given it, so you have to find it. All right, you've got one last practice problem on your Canvas to do, so go ahead and check that out and then come back for the final video where we work through that problem.